That I love the way that ended, and I heard that little catch of Neverland, and that kind of closed just about everything I think that I said ahead of time.
Son of a.
Son of a.
Son of a. Son of a. Son of a.
Son of a.
Son of a.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
All right, Nightwish Army, we are on day like 42 or 43. I think it's 7 or 8 more videos left to go. It is so crazy to me how fast it has gone that I have almost completed this challenge of 50 days and 50 videos. So if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe, notification bell, all those fun things. Hit me up in the comments as we dive into Tarja's version of Elven Path. Now, I know that of these 50 songs that I've missed a lot. So keep blowing me up in the comments. Tell me other things to add to the song list, because I'm not done just because I've gotten through 50 straight days. All that means is that I'm going to have a few days in between instead of every consecutive day. So with that, let's dive into Elven Path.
This is Elven Path!
The sheltering shade of the forest, calling calm and silence, accompanied only by the full moon howling of a night wolf, and the path under my bare feet, the Elven Path.
All right, so before we even get jumping into it, talking about the path of the forest, the Elven Path, I'm getting that this is going to be one of those fun, upbeat, full of fantasy, full of references to what I originally would have thought was things that I wouldn't catch on to, but especially, and I don't know how the order of these songs came about other than just random, but some of them I pushed back because I wanted to spread out popular from ones I'd heard before. Elven Path keeps coming up, and so I don't know why it was at the end, but I'm thinking Disney, Peter Pan, and elves, and different science fiction, fantasy, all crumped into one song. So let's see if I am even remotely close to what I thought.
Under my bare feet, the Elven Path.
Is that a reference to Beauty and the Beast? And it's like, oh man, there's a lot. So like the uncarven path, which is kind of like yesterday or today, they're all blending together. But the song talking about like carving your own path, going off the beaten path. I absolutely love that, because I don't conform to society with just about anything I do. But there was some naming of, I don't understand the names, and I don't know if that's a combination of Tarja and her heavy accent, which I love. I'm not saying I don't like it, so don't jump on me for that. It reminds me kind of my Paca and Beppa, but there was also a reference to sirens, and I'm wondering, let me know in the comments, does that tie back to the sirens I learned about, 2 months ago? Oh, that was so cool. The honesty of these worlds, ruled by magic and swords, makes something long for the past. I think soul or something like that. But like, so my youngest two kids, Natalie turns, let's see, today's the 18th. This will be coming on the 19th. She turns 10 on June 22nd. So her birthday's only a couple days away, and Jackson's 11. And so I've challenged them. I ordered the full Chronicles of Narnia series each for them, and they'll be here in the next couple days. And so they are both going to read the entire 7-book series this summer as my homework for them, just because there's been a lot of talk in the last 42 days of my reading, and most of them is self-help type stuff and always lifting my business and me working on me up. But there's not a lot of actual literary works and things that would help with creativity. And so I'm like, you know what? My oldest daughter is teaching 3rd grade next year, and she's going through the Chronicles of Narnia with her class, and my kids are in 5th and 6th grade, and they haven't read them. They've seen some of the movies, which I detest the movies. You should always read the books first, no matter what. Always read the books first. Paint that image in your head, and then you can argue whether they did a good job or not in the movies, not the other way around. Anyway, there's enough of that. But this is back to Elven Path. That last little 3 or 4 lines strikes straight to the Chronicles of Narnia for me, because I'm reading them myself ahead of the kids so that we have things to discuss, and I can test to see if they're really watching them or not. So anyway, have you read the Chronicles of Narnia? Which of the 7 books is your favorite and why? And other than the main characters, what characters do you identify with or appreciate the most? Just something fun, non-Nightwish related. Throw that in the comments. Let's get back into the song, though. Oh, I absolutely love that. From the witch jumping on the broomstick to the list. I mean, obviously I know Bilbo, Willow, and the 7 dwarfs. I don't know, I mean, goblins and pixies, but I don't know names of, I missed some of the other names. I have no clue who they are, but you'll tell me, I'm sure. But ultimately, I love that we're running through this, because it is the path goes on, or forever on, or something on. But that in itself is not just the physical path, it's all the characters you're meeting along that path. And that is, and then she says, I think it, now again, it must be a pronunciation thing, but I think she said something about keeping the sauna on, or I think she said sauna, which I'm assuming is the same thing. Not as popular in the States, but definitely something I can see in Finland as being popular. And so let me know how popular that is. I've actually never sat in one, but it's on my list of things to do, because I understand it's really good health-wise for your body. Anyway, let's listen more to finish this song up. Jeez, it's only halfway through. I'm talking too much, Derek. Stop talking. That was cool. That I love the way that ended, and I heard that little catch of Neverland, and that kind of closed just about everything I think that I said ahead of time. There probably wasn't as much Disney as I had said. I'm trying to think. There was a Seven Dwarfs, so that touched on the Disney. Yes, I think I got all of it. But man, that was definitely one of the fun songs. You can tell by the looks of the guys as they were playing their instruments that they were just into having fun. You could tell that Taria was having fun with it too, especially the way she was interacting with the crowd. This might be one, and I mean, I assume that Floor does it, but does Annette have a video of this? If so, put a link to the video in the comments, because this might be a fun one for me to play with on the editing side and cut different parts of them all into one big mixed fun, all three girls and ladies singing the same song. So, all right, thanks for watching. You guys have a great evening, hopefully, or day, depending when you're watching it. It's evening for me. It's almost bedtime for the kids here in about an hour. So I look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow as we wind down with this being Taria. Look for Floor tomorrow. I can't wait. Can you? We'll see you then.